Hey, Mom. Are you there? Did this message go through? Mom?
Yes, what's up, Cindy?
What's for dinner tonight?
Huh? Is that what you're texting me about? You never contact me to ask what we're having for dinner. What's the matter?
Today is, a special day. My birthday, remember? You do remember, right, Mom? Don't tell me you forgot.
Of course not. I was just going to buy your birthday cake.
Seriously? I knew you wouldn't forget, Mom.
I'm heading over to the mall to pick up the cake, so I'm gonna be a bit late. You're still out with your friends, right? We still have some time before dinner, so enjoy yourself until then.
Yeah, but I'm kind of in the mood to come home a little early today.
Oh yeah? Okay then, wait for me at home. I won't be long. You got that? Do a little homework until dinner.
Okay, I'll do that. See you later. I just got back. Hey, what kind of cake did you get? Hope it's the chocolate with strawberries. I love that one. Did you pick it up at Le Paris? Come on, Mom, pick up. I can't stand the wait.
Sorry, I can't reveal that just yet. It's a secret until tonight.
Come on, Mom. Can't wait that long. I need to know. At least give me a hint. At least tell me if you had my name etched on it.
Sorry, you're not going to get a scrape of information out of me. This is top secret stuff we're talking about. I tell you now, and that just diminishes all the fun. Be patient, birthday girl. What's up, Cindy? You seem really upbeat this year.
I'm so excited. This is not just any supermarket cake. This is the real deal from Le Paris. I've been looking forward to this all week.
Okay, calm down. Let's open it up as soon as I get home. Just a little peek, though. It might take a bit longer, so sit tight. I'll be back as soon as I can.
All right. Hurry up, though.
Okay, see you soon.
Mom, pick up, would you? Where the hell are you? When are you coming home? You know what? The oil heater ran out of fuel. It's getting pretty cold in here. Is there more out in the garage? I don't know how to refill it, so get back home as soon as you can. Okay, Mom? Mom, are you there? Why won't you answer? It's already 9 p.m. Where are you, Mom?
Your mom will never return. Sorry to say.
Excuse me? What are you saying? Come on, Mom! Hurry home! I'm getting super hungry. I haven't eaten all day. My birthday will be over soon. Please come home.
I'm not your mother. I'm your mother's lover. I'm contacting you on her behalf.
So, does that mean Mom is with Dad?
Oh boy. What a hassle. No, kid. I'm not your dad. I'm her lover. Her boyfriend. You do understand, right?
Come on, Mom. Stop screwing around and hurry up and come home. It's really getting cold and I'm getting really hungry.
Shut the hell up, you little brat! I'm getting sick of your whining. Can we even have a normal conversation? See that? Now do you understand? So that's the story. She's starting a new life. See ya.
Wait, let me speak to Mom. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. What are you talking about? What do you mean she's never coming back? What's this about starting a new life? I don't get it. What's going on?
I'm sure your grandma or your father will be by to pick you up, so hold tight for a bit longer. Grab a blanket from the bedroom if you're cold. Jeez. Okay, see ya.
Hand the phone to Mom right now. I want to talk to her directly. I want Mom talk to me directly. What's going on? She no longer care for me? Is that it? It can't be. She said she was on the way to buy a birthday cake for me. She promised. She said we were going to celebrate my birthday together. Why? After that strange conversation, I never received a message from my mother again. That time, it was just the two of us. We were living together as mother and daughter. I was pretty young at the time, and I had no idea what was going on. Apparently, my mother contacted my father, and he rushed over to pick me up. And since that day, I've been living with my father. I recall my father explaining the situation to me, not all at once, but gradually. so as not to traumatize me. Yes, that's right. My mother simply abandoned me for some guy. I loved my mom dearly. As you can imagine, it was a devastating blow to a child. I also remember that I was constantly crying at my father's arms every night. That was a long time ago. I just turned 18 today. Yes, my birthday. That fateful day was on my birthday too. Every year the memories start flooding back. A lot happened over the years. And on that day of my high school graduation, an unpleasant incident was about to unfold. Hello, Mother. I'm correct in calling you that, right? Sorry, it's just all of a sudden that I wasn't ready for it. I've calmed down a bit, so I decided to contact you.
You've really grown up, Cindy. I saw you the other day and I was so shocked.
I was surprised you even recognized me.
Well, you were my daughter after all. How could I not recognize you? That aside, I was surprised that you believed I was your mother.
My mind sort of went blank when you approached me, though. Why wouldn't I believe you were my mother?
You were with friends then, so bit late, but congratulations on your graduation.
Yeah, thanks, Mom.
Where was your father and Grandpa and Grandma? Weren't they there with you?
Oh, so you haven't heard. Dad passed some time back.
Excuse me? Say that again?
He passed away last year from cancer.
I had no idea.
I told Grandma and Grandpa they didn't have to come. They have trouble walking, so it's for the better. So nobody was there.
I see. I wish I could have been there for you. I'm really sorry.
I don't mind. I'm used to this kind of thing. Besides, you're not related. I mean, you know, they probably wouldn't have let you in anyway.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
So, why were you there?
Yeah, I was getting to that. This was pretty important, so I wanted to talk to you directly. But I suppose that's not possible.
No, not possible. I get really tired if we talk too long. If there is something you want to say, tell me now.
Well, it's kind of hard for me to say this, but I'm ill. It's leukemia.
Oh yeah? Is that right?
That seems like a pretty lukewarm reaction. I said I have leukemia. Do you know what this is?
You think? I think my reaction is pretty normal. And so, what do you want me to do about it?
Well, nothing. I just wanted you to know, that's all. It's just that medical costs are super high. I need money for treatment. So I was hoping you would work a bit and send me some money, to help me out. I'll introduce you to a great job opportunity. What do you say? Help your sick mother out, please?
I'm going to have to pass on that. It's really none of my business.
But you graduated from high school, right? You can get a good job right away. You're 18, for God's sake. You should be working.
Sorry, I'm set to go to college, so I can't help you out. You're going to have to work it out yourself.
Why are you being so stubborn? What's the use for a girl going to college? You'll just spend a fortune on tuition, and after graduating you'll just marry, have kids, and become a housewife? What a total waste of money. You'll be better off working while you're still young. Like I said, I can introduce you to some jobs. Pretty good paying jobs, too.
I really don't know why you're going on about this. I mean, you're no longer my mother. At least, I don't consider you my mother. We're complete strangers. I have no intention of sending you money or getting a job. I want to concentrate on my studies.
Hold on a second, Cindy. I'm sick. Didn't you hear me? I have leukemia.
I really don't care if you have leukemia or cancer or even the flu. You're nothing to me. Why would I help a complete stranger? So I take it that the reason why you approached me was simply to get money out of me? Is that it? Well, if that's the case, this conversation is over. Okay then, see you. Good luck.
Please, don't call me a stranger. I'm your mother, for God's sake. Have a little compassion.
That's where you're wrong. You're not my mother, and I am no longer your daughter. I was only 5 years old when you left me, and I've never forgotten what you did to me. But you know what? I feel a lot better now. Like a load was taken off my shoulders, so I thank you for that. Now I can completely delete you from my memory.
Didn't you hear me? I'm sick. I'm dying. I really felt bad about leaving you that night. I just couldn't return. The guy I was with just would not let me go.
You felt bad about it, huh? You abandoned your 5-year-old daughter for some guy? Is that something a mother would do?
Well, I was still pretty young. I didn't know what I was doing.
No use making excuses now. No matter what you say, it won't change the fact that you abandoned me. Do you not realize that your pathetic excuses are hurting me even more? I don't care if you're sick. Are you even really sick? Is this just another one of your tricks? Like, I'll be back with your birthday cake soon?
Cindy, I understand you completely. I'm just a selfish old woman. I know that.
If you know that, well, please don't ever show your face in front of me again.
Please, listen to me. I'm currently looking for a donor. I need a marrow transplant if I'm going to survive this disease. That's how serious this whole thing is. These transplants are possible if the donor is a relative. The best chance of survival is if the donor is a son or a daughter. I may survive if you're the donor. I want you to get a checkup, and if things work out, I want you to be the donor. What do you say? I gave birth to you. That's the least you can do for your mother.
I've heard enough. Goodbye.
Hold it 1 second, Cindy. I haven't finished yet. Cindy, please hear me out.
Hello, Cindy. You might remember me. Probably not. It was a long time ago. I can't understand you, Cindy. How could you be like that to your mother?
Who the hell are you?
I'm your mother's husband. We talked once. Way back when. I hear you refused my wife's request.
Yes, I did. What's it to you?
Do you realize what you have done? At this rate, my loving wife, she'll be dead. Are you okay with that? If that happens, the fault will lie with you. You do realize that, don't you?
Excuse me, but I would appreciate it if you wouldn't blame every little thing on me.
She has a chance to survive, and you're just going to abandon her? Is that what you're going to do? Your mother gave birth to you. How could you treat your own flesh and blood this way?
For someone who abandoned her 5-year-old child, that's rich. Okay, let me get this straight. She feels death is approaching, so she suddenly feels remorse. She wants redemption. Is that what you're saying? The reason why I won't help her is simply because she abandoned me when I most needed her. I will never forgive her for what she did. And she had a complete stranger call me on her behalf? Seriously? Some old pathetic excuse for a mother. That's all I have to say about this whole thing. I really don't give a crap whether this person lives or dies. It has nothing whatsoever to do with me.
You're a real piece of cake, you little brat. You're just like your father. I feel really sorry for my wife to have a daughter like you. She's been in tears ever since you shunned her. All her relatives ignore her, and her only daughter doesn't care if she lives or dies. What a pathetic family. If you can't work and send her money, the least you can do is be a donor.
Oh yeah, you're that guy who called that night. Why do I have to sit here as you trash talk my father's name? He was a good person, and he loved me. He brought me up and took care of me all those years. He was always by my side, encouraging me every step of the way. And you know what? My dad never missed a birthday party for me. He was the greatest dad ever. He even left a college fund for me. Dad provided everything I needed, even after he died. Compare that to your wife. She abandons me as a child. Then years later, she appears out of the blue asking for money and God knows what? If you want to have pity on someone, I would appreciate a little of that.
So what you're saying is, you're just going to leave your mother high and dry? Just let her die? Your mother? You do know you only have one mother. There is nobody that can take her place. She dies, and she's gone forever. You do understand that, right?
No use trying to squeeze sympathy out of me, mister. I have no emotional attachment towards my mother. Live or die, it makes no difference to me. If she needs so much help, why don't you help her? Why come to me? Isn't that right, Mr. Walsh? Frank Walsh, if I recall.
Why do you know my name?
I had a private investigator check you out. Got the report right here. Apparently, you used to work with my mother, and it says here that you were married before you hooked up with my mother. The reason for divorce? Gambling, huh? This little habit of yours still continues to this day. Now, how could you pay for your wife's surgery with zero savings? So you guys came up with this cockamamie scheme to milk some money out of me. Isn't that what this is all about?
Hey, you little punk! You keep talking like that, it's not going to end well for you!
Hey, says here that you work for a major ad agency. If you continue to harass me, I have no other choice but to contact people at your company. So, please, get lost. I don't want anything to do with people of your ilk.
I was doing you a favor! A chance to rekindle a relationship with a mother and her daughter! You even mention anything about this to my employers, you will reap the consequences! It won't be pretty! I guarantee you that! Or do you want to witness what happens if you really piss off an adult?
Oh, really? What the hell do you plan to do, Mr. Walsh?
I'm talking about strength, power, you sorry little brat. I would teach you a lesson you won't forget. You won't be able to even get out of bed to go to school.
So you're gonna beat me up? Didn't know an ad agency hired members of the mafia. You threatened me. Well, I have ideas of my own too. Goodbye, Mr. Walsh.
Hold on a second, I'm not finished!
Hey, Cindy, pick up! What the hell did you do to James?
Excuse me? May I ask who this is?
Cut the crap, you little brat! I'm your mother, for God's sake! How could you do this to your own blood relative? You're a demon!
Excuse me, but I don't have a mother. But I do recall someone who demanded that I work and send her money that she wants me to donate my bone marrow so she can save her own life. And then, when I refused, she had her husband threaten to beat me up if I didn't comply. Yeah, there was someone like that. So, what's this all about?
I got a call from a lawyer. This is you, right? What the hell are you thinking?
I was threatened. My life was in danger. I had to do something.
If this company finds out about it, do you realize what would happen? They would fire him on the spot. I can't believe you sent a damn lawyer.
I was scared for my life. He said he would beat me up so bad that I would not be able to go to school. Did you know that? So, I got some advice from a lawyer friend of mine. He said he would help me out, so I left it up to him. I don't know much about legal matters. I'm just a little kid. Besides, he brought it on himself. What exactly did I do wrong? I was the one who was threatened.
Are you serious? I can't believe you took him at face value. He was frustrated. He didn't mean it. Why do you even know a lawyer?
Maybe I should have been more clear. The lawyer was Dad's friend. Dad was worried about me, and he knew he didn't have long with the cancer and all, so he made sure I was taken care of after he was gone. He left me a list of people to contact if I ever was in trouble. I sort of scoffed at that time, but I'm really grateful for his forethought. That law firm is backing me 100%. They're not some fly-by-night operation either. So, you better hire a good lawyer if you're gonna take them on.
We don't have that kind of money.
Huh? Seriously? He's a gambler, right? He must be rolling in the bucks.
You've really changed. Cindy, how could you?
Wait a sec. Don't tell me you guys don't have any money. Oh my god. Are you guys heavily in debt? Like from all the gambling?
That's right. Nobody will even give us a loan. What the hell are we supposed to do?
Holy smoke! You guys really got yourself in a rut! I wouldn't want to be in your shoes right now.
Please, Cindy, help us out. Please, I beg you. I apologize for all I did to you. So please, let's make up and start over. What do you say? I know. Let's do that birthday party that we never got to do. I'll even go out and buy a cake especially for you. We'll have a big celebration.
No, thank you. I really can't take this crap anymore, so goodbye. I ask that you go through my lawyer from now on if you have something to say. Hey, Mom, now do you know how I felt that day? After that conversation, my lawyer discussed the situation with my mother and her husband. They agreed that they would refrain from contacting me or having anything to do with me in the future. As for my mother and this guy James, I heard they were unable to pay their debts and all their assets were seized. I don't really know what happened to them afterwards. When I was a kid, I adored my mother, but I made up my mind that despite her being my mother, it would be better to not have any contact with her. It's the decision I made, and I have no regrets. But running into her that day and hashing everything out took a huge load off my back. Now I'm just attending college and making a whole lot of new friends. The only family I have left is my grandpa and grandma, whom I will cherish for the rest of my life. And I mustn't forget Dad. He's probably watching me from up there. I'm going to make him proud as I start my new life.